I think you missed the point where you think that this is about Rahul Gandhi. This is about the country. This is about the country. It's not about Rahul Gandhi or an individual. And we as a country take a position. I think at a loss of words, Pranay, if you can, come in here before I get in RSN Singh, Tom and Jyotsna ji into the conversation. Mr. Jha says it's okay. Anyone can go and visit any country. It's not a big deal. So Ilhan Omar can go to the POK. She can speak about the right of self-determination. She can move an anti-India resolution saying India is guilty of violating religious freedom. Rahul Gandhi can meet her. What's the big deal? Are you with the same standard position?
Dipti ji, I'm not actually with the same position, but I have a point which must be considered while we are discussing international issues. Mr. Rahul Gandhi is a leader of opposition of the entire country, and he's just not a Congress leader. Let's accept this point. He has gone there in his capacity as leader of opposition, and we have to accept this fact that international diplomacy is an abstract phenomenon.
Okay.
In international platforms, we have to see. At times we have to share dice with the nations whom we don't share with whom we don't share a good bond.
Okay.
At times we have to be on the stage where a representation from the country which we had a painful past is there, and we have to share dice with them. You cannot decide your guest when you are on the international platform. And today, what has happened is Rahul Gandhi ji has visited an office where a group of leaders from the US had come. And here, an elected representative of US, that is Ilhan Omar, was also there. So when Mr. Rahul Gandhi is meeting with this kind of people on an international platform, I think much should not be read about it. What has happened here is BJP is not getting any issue against Rahul Gandhi, and BJP is somewhere scared of the rising.
Pranay, you don't believe this is an issue? You don't believe this is an issue we must be talking about, really, and Rahul Gandhi must be concerned about, at least as an LOP?
Dipti ji, I feel this issue, if this is an issue, it has to be looked upon with a broader perspective.
Okay.
It has to be looked in a way where intentionally, globally, different nations come together and sit with each other to resolve issues or to discuss issues. Okay. Tomorrow, if someone from Pakistan comes, do we share a good bond with Pakistan? No. But our leaders even if from the opposition party and from the party in power, sit with Pakistani leaders and discuss issues. Do we really think that that makes an issue? No, because internationally we have to share dice with people.
Okay, so you're saying in diplomacy there are times, Tom, when you also have to engage with a critic. So why is the BJP making such a big deal about this picture?
The gentleman from the NCP talked about a larger perspective. So I think I will share a larger perspective. The background of this three-day trip to US started off with a statement on 6 that he said that, well, they will not be allowed to wear turbans and kadas and they won't be able to go to Gurdwaras. Now that was a line which has been ratified by the Khalistanis in Canada.
Correct.
And the gentleman. So that is one. Then he goes on to say that democracy has been non-existence, and that if elections are not held properly, the election commission. Now, these are things he has spoken. Have you ever heard of an LOP going to a foreign country and saying that our institutions are all rotten and then democracy is over and dead? Democracy was killed by Indira Gandhi during emergency, my friend. This is nothing. What have we seen? We have seen no 356 against any state, and count the number of president's rule that the Congress party brought in. That's democracy. That is democracy. And the act of this young man of tearing the ordinance, which was passed by his own government, that is permissible because that is not against democracy. Look at the larger picture. He is operating under the toolkit of anti-Indian operators. And this is not a small incident. They're trying to pass it off. Well, there was a photo opportunity, came there. When you are a diplomat, when you represent a country, you have to meet everybody. There's a lot of people he hasn't met. He has met somebody who's sharply anti-Indian. She
Okay.
has been on POK at the expense of Pakistani government. She has been there. She's been staying there. She's issued this. She has tried to pass resolutions. And what all has she done? And here they say, well, it was just a casual meeting, a meeting. That's all part of the toolkit. And you know one thing, Deepthi, 4 attempts have been made on the railways, locomotives. And Rahul Gandhi has been meeting the locomotive chiefs. The railways have said they are not Indian. No, please let me complete this. The picture is complete. The dotted lines are complete. He wants to create a situation where there's trouble in India, which we Indians will not let him. He is an LOP, be it so, but
Okay.
he has to work within the framework of the Constitution, which he is not.
Okay.